Good morning, dear students. How are you? Now, after studying a lot of grammar, again we are coming back to our previous book, that is English Treasure, in which we find some poems, some chapters, some interesting stories. Okay, so after a lot of study of English grammar, now we have come back to the chapters. Okay, now this time or today we are going to start a new chapter, which is very interesting chapter number 7 in your English Treasure book, page number 61. The Unbreakable Maricom. The Unbreakable Maricom, and I am going to explain this chapter. So what you need to keep ready? You need to keep ready your pencil in your hand. Okay, because when we are reading this chapter line by line, I will explain you and I will tell you to underline the new words, difficult words. Okay, so we'll note it down, underline it. Now this chapter is very good, and as well as it is very essential for us. Why? Because it is very motivational and inspirational, which inspires us. Okay, which gives some motivation to us to do something, to achieve something big in our life. Just like Maricom, when she was very young, little age, just like you. So she was nothing. She was poor. Her parents were very poor. They were laborers in the agricultural fields, and hardly they earn to eat something. Okay, they are surviving in any means of way. They are only surviving. They didn't have any facility for sports. But have you heard this name Maricom? If you have heard this name Maricom, she is a sports person. Okay, who are sports person? Those who have achieved very high position in the field of sport or athletics. Okay, just like in cricketers, you know. Okay, you know very well the names of the cricketers, Dhoni, okay, your Rahul Dravid and all the players. But hardly we know about boxing, and especially for women. Okay, so there are a lot of type of sports. If you heard the news of the Olympics, there are so many games and sports and athletics which were played, and competitors from all over the world, from all countries, the best athletes and sport persons, they come there and they compete with the other countries players, and they finally got the Olympic medals: gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal. These are the three categories. Okay, the highest category is gold medal, then second position is silver medal, and the third position is bronze medal. So these type of categories are there. So there are some sport persons, those who have participated from or on the name of India, from India side. Okay, just like this is the task. Okay, who was Maricom? First we see that. Turn the page. If you see this picture, okay, she is a lady, Maricom, and she is still alive. Okay, so she belonged to a very little village, and then she started playing boxing. Okay, for that time, boxing for women or girls are not allowed. So even in that time she fought very well, and finally one very good or nice coach. He found the talent in herself and he promoted her to the higher level, state level, then national level. And when she performed very well, she qualified in Olympic Games and she won so many medals and so many awards for India. So that's why she became very famous, because she was the first woman boxer, first woman boxer to participate in Olympics from India side. Okay, and she won also. So, like Maricom, nowadays we know these famous personalities, sport persons also. If you are interested in sports and athletics, so you must know these famous names. Or if you don't know, I am giving you tasks to perform this with the help of internet. Everybody is operating internet on the mobiles. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to go on Google, and on that search engine Google, you will find search box. In that search box, if you write these names one by one, you will find details about these personalities and pictures also. So first you type this name, just like Sushil Kumar. If you type this name, you will find the picture as well as the all details, that which type of sports he is playing and what type of awards and medals he won in this match or in this sport. So I am leaving this task to you. Then I will send you the picture from my side. But this is for you. And it is very easy. If you go to Google, you will very easily find out what are these personalities famous for. Just like there are 6 names and 6 pictures. So what you need to do, suppose this is first Sushil Kumar. Sushil Kumar. If you search on the Google, you will find the photos and details. Then you will match that this picture belongs to this person, Sushil Kumar. He is an Indian freestyle boxer. He is an boxer. So you can note down this number, serial number 1 in this box number 1. That's it. So in this way, you have to match all the pictures with their names and you will find out some details about these personalities. Okay, but with pencil only. Okay, no, don't use pen. So Sushil Kumar is a boxer. Saina Nehwal, she is an badminton player. Gagan Narang, okay, he's famous for shooting with rifles or with guns. Okay, if you go to Google, you will find the details, all details. Gagan Narang. Okay, then PV Sindhu. PV Sindhu is again one of the best badminton player. Now who is PV Sindhu? You will find out. Then Sakshi Malik. Sakshi Malik is again one boxer. Wrestler. Okay, she is again wrestler. And then Vijender Singh. He is a boxer. Okay, Indian boxer. So you will find out these details and you will match this. This is for your general knowledge. Okay, so you should try it. Now turn the page number 62. We are going to know more about this famous lady Maricom. Okay, then if you see the picture on the page number 63, you will find the picture of her family. Just she was looking just like a married woman, simple village woman. He is her husband. These 2 little ones, these are the twins baby. First she gave the birth of 2 children, these 2 brothers together. So these are twins. And second time she gave the birth to this baby. Okay, so she is having 3 babies. Now, what is the real story? What type of sacrifices she made to achieve her goal, and what type of difficulties she faced during her life, and who were the persons, those who motivated her, those who inspired or encouraged her to go ahead and to fight for the for our country India. So let us start this chapter. Keep ready with pencils. Let us read about the life and achievements of a famous Indian Olympian, Maricom. Now, who is Olympian? Olympian, the meaning of Olympian is given here below. Olympian, someone who has participated in the Olympics. You know what is Olympics? Olympic is a large level tournaments. It is conducted in any one of the country who is hosting it. Okay, and all the other participants from different countries, they get together in that country on a particular place, and these athletes go on for many days, and all type of best players from all countries including India, they participate in Olympics, and those who stood first, second and third, they will get gold medal, bronze medal, silver medal and bronze medals. First position, second position and third position. So this is a big higher level of tournament. This is the biggest event for the athletics. So those who are participating in Olympics, they are called Olympian. Okay. So underline this word achievements. Okay, underline this word achievements. Okay, achievement means what are our achievement in life, means क्या क्या हमने हासिल किया है अपनी लाइफ में. What are our achievements, हमने अभी तक क्या क्या किया है. Just like some of you student has got gold medal in GK Olympiad. Some of you have achieved the second position in the class. So these are your achievements. Some of you have achieved first position in swimming competition. So these are your achievements. So just like what are their achievement, or what are the Maricom's achievement in her life. So Maricom is a well-known name in the world of boxing. Who was Maricom? Maricom is a well-known, you know what is well-known? Well-known means famous. Famous name in the world of boxing. World of boxing means boxing की दुनिया में. She was the famous name. Okay, she is. Okay. Coming from a humble background. Humble background. Background means her family. What about her family? So she belongs to a humble family. Okay. Humble means very polite family background. She went on to win the Women's World Amateur Boxing Championships 5 times. How many times? 5 times. So to win she went on to win the Women's World Amateur Boxing Championships 5 times. She won 5 times. Okay. These are the tournaments conducted especially only for women. Not men's are allowed that in that wing. So amateur, the word amateur, what does it mean? Now underline this word amateur, because this is a new word for us. And what is the meaning? Meaning is given here, amateur, not professional. Some competitions are professional. Okay, there are some more rules and restrictions, but amateur means some type of competition there are no rules, just like in your WWF or WWE. If you see these videos, they are not professional. Okay, not all the rules are applied there. In that type of competition, somebody who is mightier than the other, he is the winner. No need to follow all the rules. Sometimes they break rules, but even they are declared winner. So that is more dangerous. Not professional means they are more dangerous, because anybody can do any foul and even you lost the match and he will be the winner. So this is the starting of her life. First she appeared in the amateur, which is more dangerous. Then she came into the field of professional boxing, where everybody is professional and everybody is following all the rules. Otherwise, they will declare foul. So, but in those dangerous world boxing championships, even she won 5 times. Underline this word 5 times. Why I am underlining this word 5 times? Because you will need in this question answers. You will find the answer. Okay. She is also the only woman in the world to have only a medal in each of 6 world championships in which she participated. So remember this first paragraph, because some questions will be asked from every paragraph. So you will also remember this. She is also the only woman in the world. Means all over the world, if you go and search, she was the only woman from all over the world. For what? To have won a medal in each of the 6 world championships in which she participated. Now she won, underline this word, 6 world championships. Here it is given 5 times, and here it is given she won the medal in 6 world championships, including professional and amateur both. Okay. In which she participated. She was the only lady all over the world who have participated and won the medal as well. Okay. She became the first Indian woman boxer to win a gold medal in 2004 Asian Games in Anshan, South Korea. Okay. She is the first Indian woman boxer, because among the woman boxer from India, she was the only woman boxer from India to win a gold medal. Underline this, gold medal. She won gold medal in 2014 Asian Games. In which year? 2014. And what type of event was there? Asian Games. Asian means all the countries from Asia continent. Only the countries those belongs to Asia continent, not all over the world, only from the Asia continent. So among the Asia continent participants, she won gold medal, means first position. She defeated all the boxers from the other countries. And these Asian Games were held in South Korea. South Korea is a country, and in that, this is a very big country, and in that big country there is one big city. What is the name of that big city? Anshan. Okay. So this is the name of that city, and that city is in the country South Korea, just like Delhi in India, Mumbai in India, Kolkata in India, just like Incheon in South Korea. So, in 2014, Asian Games were conducted where in South Korea country, and in South Korea country there was a city, famous big city, Incheon. So she won the first position or the gold medal for India. Second paragraph. Maricom was born on 1st March 1983 in Manipur. Okay. If you search on the map of India, you will find the exact position of Manipur. Where is Manipur? If you want to search, you can Google it. You will find a map of India and you will find in the east side of our country, side of our country, you will find Manipur. So she belongs to a very, very poor family, poor village. So what is the date of birth? 1st March 1983. 1st March 1983. And she took birth in Manipur. Okay. Her father, Mangte Tompa Kong. Now this is how they place the name of, means in that region, they keep the name like this, Mangte Tompa Kong, and mother Mangte Akham Kong. These are the names of her parents. Father Mangte Tompa Kong and mother Mangte Akham Kong. Worked as laborers in agricultural fields. Now underline this word laborers. What are laborers? Laborers, labor means mazuri. Okay, so they were the laborers. Laborers means the person who do labor. Where they do labor? In agricultural fields. Agricultural means where the people or the farmer, they do agriculture, krashi, kheti. Okay, so agricultural fields were there in Manipur, and her parents, they go there to do some labor, means daily wages. They do labor and they get money and they feed their family. So this was the condition, very poor condition of our family. Mary's early education was done in Moirang. Mary's early education. Early education means just like primary education, 1st to 5th class. This is called early education. Starting of education means primary school. So she did her early education in Moirang. Moirang is the name of the village, okay, in Manipur. She later moved to Imphal. You know, the capital city of Manipur was Imphal. Just like the capital of Madhya Pradesh, okay, MP, Madhya Pradesh state is Bhopal. So just like the Imphal is the capital city of Manipur. So later, after getting her early education, she moved to Imphal. Imphal is a bigger city than Moirang. Moirang is a small village. Now she moved to Imphal, the capital of Manipur. So there may be one question that what is the capital of Manipur? So you should remember this. The capital of Manipur is Imphal, where she completed her schooling. Now the remaining classes, remaining middle class, higher classes, she completed in Imphal and did her graduation from Chora Chandpur College. Now her graduation means after 12th class. She done her graduation from the college. The name of the college was Chora Chandpur. Okay, so This is what you need to remember. You need to memorize these things. What is the name of her college? Now next paragraph. Mary always wanted to be a boxer. Okay, what was her dream when she was in very little age, or in her early age? She wanted to become a boxer. In an interview, she said that her parents wanted her to be educated. In her interview, she said, nowadays so many reporters and journalists, they are going to meet Maricom and they are taking her interviews. So in one of her interview, she said to journalist that her parents wanted her to be educated. Her parents, every child's parents wanted their baby to have education first. So like that, likewise her parents was also wanted that she also get educated, but she was only interested in sports. Means her parents wanted her to be educated more, so that she got some government job. Okay, but what she wanted, her hobby was to become a boxer. But she was only interested in sports. She would often be the only girl playing with boys on the field. You know, sports on those days, in those days, means when she was in college or in school, in those days, if you go to remote villages or remote areas, some poor areas, girls are restricted to play sports in the fields, and no girls are taking part in the sports in those days. Okay, in those old days. But Maricom was the only girl. She was oftenly found playing with boys in the ground. Now even today we are not seeing any girl playing with boys, but at that time she was the only girl. She often found to play with boys in the field. Okay, in the playgrounds. The boys would sometimes try to avoid playing with her. Boys, again, they don't want to play with a girl, otherwise the other boys will tease them. So that's why sometimes boys rejected her, not to play with her. Okay, so they feel awkward playing with the girls. So that's why sometimes they try to avoid that girl with playing with them. So the boys would sometimes try to avoid playing with her. They would tell her to go home and complete the household chores. What they would tell her? They always making some excuses, and they wanted to tease her. So for teasing her, what they would say, they would tell her to go home, means you just go to your home and you just complete the household chores. Now what are household chores? Underline this word, chores. The meaning of chores is given here in this box. Chores means routine tasks. Daily routine tasks, just like swiping the floor, washing the dishes, and cooking food, and whatever the girls do in the kitchen, and how to maintain or how to keep clean the house. All these things which generally girls perform at their home along with her mother. So what would boys tease her? they would tell her to go home and complete the household chores. Household chores means घर के कामकाज करो. Why are you playing in the ground with the boys? Go to your home and do the or perform the household chores. So in this manner the boys would try to avoid playing with her, but she would fight with them to let her join in. But when the boys are rejecting or avoiding her to play with them, what she was telling to them, what she was replying to them, she was fighting with them to let her join in the game or in the sport. So she is not easily going back to home. She is fighting with them. Why are you avoiding me? I also wanted to play with you. Why are you not letting me to join the game? So finally the boys, they have to join her in the game. So this is how she was fighting with their friends also. Means she was a born fighter. Okay, she was a born fighter means जन्म से जब से वो पैदा हुई थी तभी से वो फाइट करती थी सबके साथ. So this is a very very good quality of a sport person. They never give up in any manner, in any field of their life. This is what we learn from the sports, that never give up. So these are the small things or small difficulties which she faced in her life when she was going up or raising high in her life. She was facing a lot of difficulties and lot of obstacles from the others. But even then, being a sport person, she was fighting with them, and she was always have the spirit to win. So along with this spirit, she always won. So this is only one incident of her life which is given here just for an example, that how she was fighting in her life with her friends or with her other oppositions. Okay, so you can imagine that even in that time, it was the time of 90s, I think. Okay, 91, 92 or 95. So in 1995, you can imagine, if you see the today's scenario, girls are not allowed to play with the boys in any competition. But even in that time, when the girls are restricted to go in the field or playgrounds, at that time she was playing or she was fighting with the boys, because there were no girls team at that time. If she wanted to play with the girls, where are the girls? No girl is playing in the ground, so with whom she is going to play? So finally, since she never give up, she joined the group of boys. And at that time, along with boys, girls and teachers, they also might have teased her for her act, for this type of act at that time, and she must be criticized for her this type of activity. So this is what all about the Maricom in the first part of my explanation. Now in the next part of explanation, I will explain you the further story of her life, when she grew up or grown up. What are the difficulties? Now the big difficulties are waiting for her. These are the very very small difficulties which she faced in her graduation life, but now the real life begins, and some real difficulties she is going to face. Now this explanation I will explain you in the second part of this explanation. Till then, what you would do, you would read this chapter till here, means first paragraph, second paragraph, and third paragraph. These three paragraph you need to revise again and again. And if you find any difficulty, you can WhatsApp me. Then one more task which I had given you, this is this. Match the names with their pictures and what are the sports for which they are associated with and what are their achievements in that field of sport. So this is your task. Thank you very much. Take care.